Good morning, everybody. Melissa here. We're going to be working on our March. We're going to be doing tuck spots for March. So the first one is going to be a window tuck. I grabbed a few junk envelopes, some wallpaper, little focal images and some labels, bits of lace, and some bling. Go ahead and gather your supplies. You'll need wallpaper or cardstock. We want to make sure that the size fits our notebook. So it can't be any more than 3 1/4 and no taller than 6 3/4. Focal point, make sure you grab that window envelope, or you can punch your own window. You can use, regular punch and use acetate. It's up to you, whatever you have. You can use fabric snippet, however you want to decorate it. Remember, this is going to, you want to create something that matches your partner's book. And we have listed everybody's color choices and images of their journals. So we know kind of what theme they've got going. Make sure you grab glue of your choice. I like art glitter glue and Fabri-Tac, so we'll be using that today. All right, let me get set up here and we'll get started. All right, the first thing we're going to work on are the envelopes. And I think I will do the long tuck first. So I'll put that aside. And I'm going to cut this envelope down to size. Remember, we're only making a tuck, so we don't have to keep the whole envelope, but I want to make sure the size can't be any larger than 6 3/4. I think I'm just going to go about 6 1/2. So I'm going to take my window envelope, kind of center it. Let's see, 6 1/2. And we'll get that cut. I'm assuming everybody's received their page toppers from February. And I hope everybody enjoyed that adventure. There were some awesome ones posted. All right, I don't need to make an envelope, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. Line it up. I'm going to try to make this video quick and easy. All right, so that is a little more than 1/2 inch. So our window is a little bit more than 1 inch wide. Sorry, I want to make sure I get this lined up straight. No crooked cutting. Oh, it appears I'm going quiet again. Sorry about that, folks. All right, I'm going to shave a little bit off that side. I'm not worried about the text because we're just going to cover that up with wallpaper. We're using the envelope just for the acetate. You can use regular, acetate, whatever. That's up to you. Okay, so our window this here, and it will be just a tuck spot like that. And pink will go with that. Looks pretty good to me. And I will just trim it down to the size of the paper. So this is number one. I will have a few videos that will we'll go over different types of tucks. Today we're just doing window. I probably said that already. Okay, so I'm going to line this up because I'm going to be cutting the window out. I don't need a large one. Oh, hope I'm not getting my head in there again. All right, our cut line is slightly above there. And down to that line. To make sure I get this even. No wonky cuts. All right. So there is our little window. And did she do it right or did she do it wrong? That is the question. Ah, cut it too big. Well, measurements are off, but we're going to go ahead and go with it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue down. This portion will end up covering up, so mistakes can always lead to something fun, I guess. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm just using Fabri-Tac. I found that it helps glue with the wallpaper. It glues better than the art glitter or regular, Elmer's or glue stick. A little bit to trim off there. Quick and easy. You can also sew this. I'm not going to sew, so I'd have to drag my sewing machine over here and just trimming the edge. All right. So far, not too bad. Now, I picked out an assortment, and I really liked this lady. So I think we might use a sliver of her. What do you think? And of course, I'm doing this to match my journal. My journal, as everybody knows, is basically a green, gold, cream colors, and a little bit of pink. Let's see. As I don't want her covering the entire window. So we will cut off to her hands. And of course, inking. Get rid of that white. And we're going to cut off some of the bottom. Yep, I think I want it right to the edge, so we will leave it like that. I am going to round the corners. Be right back, get my rounder. This is a great little tool. It has 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. Perfect. Okay. There's our very simple one. Leave some of that jagged for the bottom. Just darken that up a little bit. Now I had sprayed tea on this wallpaper, and I just love the distressed look. There. Get that glued down. Do you guys have any ideas what you're going to be doing for your partner? Pre-ideas, I should say, because if you get somebody that has a sea or, you know, the beach theme, let's get that pulled up a little bit more. Just got some on the picture, darn it. And just a little label with a number. Oops. Don't put it upside down. Yeah, I think we're going to go straight. There. All right, quick and easy. That will get attached into the page. And let's see if I can find a card here. There we go. This one's a little bit big, but as you can see, adorable little tuck spot. Quick ink on the edges, just dull down that white just a little bit. And there's our little tuck spot. You'll glue just here when it gets added to the page. All right, that's one. Let's work on the next one. So I'm going to be doing a little bit larger. And let's see. And this time, I'm just going to use a square punch. And then we'll cut around that. Well, that's not going to let me, is it? There we go. So remember the size for, the width has to be no more than, let's see, we can get away with 3 1/4. We'll go right to the edge if that's what you want to do. This is a little over about 2 1/8 inner. Right, and that's what we will end up with. I'll go ahead and cut this. I do love the patterns on the security envelope, so I'll save that for something else. It's pretty. Okay. Okay, remember we're only going to be attaching it on, I think probably on the bottom for this one, and just tuck it down. Or you can place it anywhere you like, actually. So 1, 2, 3. And all these little bits will get used somewhere along the way. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and then I'll trim it. Now this little project was actually inspired a little bit by Edwin, one of our members, because he found a roll of textured wallpaper, and I've made journals and little notebooks and stuff out of this wallpaper that I've found, and have tea stained it before, but I went ahead and tea stained another batch and thought, wow, that'd be great to use on our little journals. Okay, trim this down. And that's about a 1/2 of an inch. Let's go up here. Do 1/2 of an inch on the top. And trim off the edges. Cut that off a little bit. So if this is attached at the bottom, of course you can just tuck something there. You can also attach it at the top. I don't know why I turned it. So, and it will stay there. Let's do a little bit of decorating, a little bit of cheesecloth, gauze, whatever you want to call it. Has a couple different names, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and add that there. And Marcia Johnson, oops, gave me these, gifted me these beautiful little appliques. And I thought, wow, that'll add the pink into my little journal. I may save that one for another day. And same kind of idea. Oh, I don't think I like that. So we'll switch on to the next one. All right. Inking. Yep, I think we're going to go with that. Get cleaned off. I thought this was going to be a little bit quicker, but because of the upload time, and I probably won't do a lot of edit on this, so upload time is going to take the most. How about a little bit of gemstones? Whoops, sorry about that. And we'll put those right along the side here. These you can get at Walmart, any craft store pretty much, but I get mine from Walmart. I did put Fabri-Tac down because it helps to set it a little bit more. All right, and there's our tuck. Just like that. All right, so what did we end up with? There are our 2 tucks. And there's the walkthrough number 1. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you in the next day or 2.